Hey, hey. Michelle here from Sensate Soul and as well the Soul Translator. And I work with empaths and intuitives and empathic, sensitive entrepreneurs and creative entrepreneurs to be their strongest, truest, most wonderful, sensitive self in their life and also in their livelihood. So today I wanted to drop a video here. I'm actually videoing you from my bedroom. Oh. But I wanted to reveal something. I know that might sound a little bit risque, but no, it's it's something I'm very proud of and something I creatively do, which is my painting. And I actually am a little nervous because I have only shown this piece to friends and loved ones, and I want to share it with you. And I'm doing this because I want to debunk something that I've been thinking a lot about lately, and that is this idea that many of us are told in the entrepreneurial and in the personal growth and unleash your potential, follow your bliss, do what you love. All of those worlds, which are absolutely amazing, and there's also there can be things that we learn by association, things that we hear, inspirational quotes, and all that stuff that sometimes can. I don't know about you, but sometimes for me, I will accept something because I think like, wow, that's really inspiring, that's really amazing. Oh, I get really into something feels like it's how I want to feel, so it's inspiring, and then after a while I realize it doesn't quite fit my personality, or it doesn't quite fit my my best practice of being me, my best use of my energy. We all sift through and discern these things of what works with us and for us and what doesn't. And one of those things I had a massive aha about recently, which I'd love to share with you, and I'm hoping that this will encourage and inspire you to do your beautiful, creative, sensitive, passionate work, mission, desire, hobby, whatever the thing that really lights you up. I hope this will give you permission to do it no matter what. So this idea is that we always do the things that really light us up, the things that we really love are easiest for us, or the things that we automatically just bring like instant joy to us. And we go into this flow state, and which is a very mindless place of freedom, of creativity, and of just a lot of. It's a very uneffortful state. Which, by the way, my word for the year, my main one is effortless, which sounds like flow, but it's also a mindset around I want to cultivate things that really bring an energy of effortlessness instead of pushing or striving. Anyway, but that's another topic. But I want to really, for me personally, I need to flip this idea, kind of, the bird, and get it out of my life, that the things that I love are the things that are necessarily easy or always in flow. I find I get there eventually with them, but I find that the things that I really am passionate about, like helping empaths and sensitives, like creativity, spirituality, working with energy, writing, the things that I'm really, communication, expression, self-expression, the things that I'm really passionate about, making money, doing, okay, I can keep adding to the list, but you get the gist. Ooh, that rhymed. Whoops. But what I find is that those things that I'm really passionate about, I get a lot of resistance before doing them. I it's not just like a sit down and be in the flow and do it. It's often I can be resisting like hell before I will start writing, or I set up all of my paints, and then when I get to the canvas, I'm just like, God, oh God, here we go again. This is tough. And I can get a lot of these things that will come through my mind that say, don't do it. You're not going to do it right. This is a waste of your time. A lot of those things that can come up, and which I'm sure that you can probably relate to this. And what I see is that there's just, I need to give myself gentle, empathic space to just accept that resistance. And not think like, oh, well, if I just do what I love, I'm not going to have any resistance. I call BS on that. I really do. It doesn't mean you love the thing any less. It doesn't mean it's not, your soul's work. It's not your soul's genius. It doesn't mean any of that stuff. It might actually mean the fact that it is your soul's genius and you're passionate, and the thing that you love that gets you to feel the deepest and create the deepest, and get scared and anxious that you're breaking into, you're clearing stuff out, you're breaking into new territories within yourself, that you're vulnerable, and that you're in this place of like, yeah, can I really bring this? Can this really come through me? I want to be more humble and loving towards that vulnerability than be really overcompensating with the, oh, well, I just do what I love, and that makes it all easy. Hell no, that's just not the way it goes. It's not the way it goes for me. If that's the way it goes for you, right on. I'm really happy for you. But it's not the way it goes for me. So, without further ado, I am going to. I'm so nervous. So this is one of my paintings. I did this when I was in a beautiful workshop called Thru with the amazing artist and a sweet woman, and somebody I appreciate very much, Flora Boley. And there's many, many layers, and each layer of this painting required a breaking through resistance. There's probably, 20 different layers in it, and I had to go over and over things and just be in the flow and paint intuitively and move my body and go through the resistance and feel like the worst painter on the planet, and like my stuff was stupid, like I couldn't paint to save my life, and I had to move all through the emotions that were coming up. That's why so many of us can avoid sensitive things or creative things, is because it brings up our vulnerability. And sure, perfectionism can get in there and all of those things, and yes, that can be a big part of it too, but really underneath it, how about we create more space that it's just really vulnerable to take the risk and show up for the things that really matter to you. And because they matter so much, there's more of a tenderness, and even possibly, and not possibly, and those fears will come in and tell you that you're not good enough to do it, you're not capable enough, because not being able to do the things that really matter to you can feel worse than not doing them. You know what I'm saying? So let's drop this expectation. It doesn't have a name yet, but let's drop that expectation of doing what we love as necessarily means it's super easy for us, or super effort, like we don't, it doesn't cause us to cringe a little bit, because often it can cause us to cringe a lot. because it's so sacred to us. I'm going to turn around here and show you a couple more pieces. I'm being really courageous right now. With some couple other ones that I am working on. So there we have it. Okay, now I'm going to start blushing. So letting yourself, let yourself be scared. I'm going to put that there. Let yourself be scared. Let yourself feel the resistance and do it anyway. And let go of the control of anything having to be a perfect flow or a perfect, joy and sparking and all that stuff. When I paint and when I'm creative, it sparks joy in me. But holy moly, do I have to get past, when I paint or write or create anything, do I have to get past that part of me that says, don't even start, Michelle, because it's going to suck. You can't do this. And I feel that way. I have to remind myself that I'm feeling that way because it's so special to me, because it's so important to me. And that helps me honor it, to do my best to just keep showing up and moving through the resistance. Alrighty, that's it for today in this video. So please do let yourself just move through any sort of resistance that you have in your creativity, and know that you can do what you love, and you can also do what you love with the resistance in check. And the worst kind of resistance is the one that stops you from doing anything, and that blocks you completely. And so just accept the resistance, that it's going to be there, it's going to show up, and that you're going to do your thing and do you anyway. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as come on over to sensatesoul.com, where you can get on my community list there and get things for sensitivity, creativity, and prosperity through sensatesoul.com, and things that I only share through private emails, as well as check out my book, A Year of Empathy. You can get the intro in the first month free, and know about other things that are going to be continually created. Move through the resistance, create. Move through the resistance, create. Let's do it anyway, because your sensitive, creative energy matters. So much love. See you in the next video. Bye.